Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Repton, the Lost Realms. It has been quite a while since my previous video, so before I begin playing, a little bit of explanation is necessary. So during my Let's Play of the Lost Realms, at several points I mentioned that some of the levels I was playing was part of a sequel project which we called The Secret Realms, that was begun a few years ago and abandoned, and I expressed some hope that maybe we could get back together and have a go at turning that into a finished project. So that is actually what's happening at the moment. Dave Jeffrey posted some comments on my videos, among other things, mentioning that he had done more graphics than the ones I knew about. So we made an online group for him to show those graphics and for the team to get together. We invited back a few of the people who had made levels for the project already. So at this stage, I'm not entirely sure how much I should say. We are definitely hoping to bring the Secret Realms to the status of a finished project. And as part of that, I'm going to be testing some new levels in the form of video, which this is part of. The videos will also provide an opportunity to show off some of the new graphics, but when watching these, please do remember that this is part of a project still in development, so very little is set in stone at this point. For example, the particular level you see now might not end up being paired with these graphics. But yes, we are definitely hoping that Secret Realms will turn into a finished product with at least 6 complete new sets of levels. So there are already 3 complete ones, Semplice, Lento and Vivace, which I played through as part of my Let's Play. Lento and Vivace, I already showed the new graphics. Semplice I did not, but they are finished now, graphics for that set. And as well as those sets, we're trying to put together a few more, which will hopefully span a bit of a range of difficulty. So we might do another easy set, another medium, and another difficult one. The level that I'm going to be playing now is by Dave Jeffrey, and I think this is definitely heading towards the difficult end of the scale. So it's paired at the moment with one of the new sets of graphics that we've decided will be used for the harder difficulty levels. So, anything else I should say before starting? I don't think so. I think the scope and nature of the project will become clear over this and the next few videos. I am not going back to 1 video per day. I will say that. Partly because, well, entirely because I can only make videos at the rate at which I actually have new levels to show off. Anyway, let's get started. Wrong level. Although, I know why I'm in this level now. Dave added his level to the end of this level set. But yes, this actually gives me a good chance to show off the graphics, including some that will not appear in Dave's level. So these are the wall sets, the barrier, and if I quickly check my map, yes, over on the left we can see the other wall type, which is similar to this but doesn't have the chain along the edges. Monsters and the crown also vary per set. So let's see if I can find some of those. There's a monster there. I think the crown in this level it's in the bottom corner and difficult to get to. Okay, I will leave the monster and crown as a surprise for now and start playing the actual level. So, yeah, one reason I made that little excursion is that this level only has one of the wall types. So, obvious place to start is checking our absorbency, which is 4. Okay. So, the level's divided into distinct chambers, each with a top and bottom exit. There are 4 pills on the level total, including the one I've just taken. So I can open up to 16 doors, which is not quite all of them. So I will have to be a little bit careful. I need a key. It's in the chamber just bottom middle. There's also a spirit in there. Which colour is it? Cyan. So if I open the way to the cage, it can just go in. In fact, I have to go this way because other possible ways are blocked by safes, or if I go into the bottom left box, I'd be... No, I wouldn't necessarily be stuck. I could go through it and up. Might I want to do that? There are a couple of rocks on safes, but none are going to fall immediately if I get a key, so I will just hope that it's a safe thing to do. The next question is, am I okay with rocks falling out the bottom of this box? Or do I want to try to prevent that? It looks like getting to the key should be fairly easy if I'm okay with the rock falling out. Will it? Actually, this is not so easy. I need to get around the other side of that rock, so I need to go further up. Now, okay. So because rocks have priority, that one goes to the right, which I wanted, but I also can't easily get further to the right here because I can't let a balloon come up and block this unless I open both these doors and go one box higher, but I can't let a balloon come up and block this entrance because I can't get into the middle box by the top entrance. So I've probably already gone wrong. Let's just try a little bit more. So if I let that balloon go up, well, all I can do is push that rock there, leaving this little bit of space. And that's not going to be enough, because if this rock comes down here, it blocks me. But if it goes down to the bottom, I can't get the key because the rock on the right will have priority. So, let's start again. And this time, let's just let that rock drop down. And then when this one drops down, it goes into the chimney as well. So I have a bit more space to work with. Also, if I leave this diamond and earth for a bit, that may be good. Maybe. Because now I can take this earth and step aside and the rock will roll off that diamond. And I haven't blocked the exit yet. Yeah, that works. So, key obtained. Now, I've opened 2 doors. I would definitely like to open another 2 before taking another pill. I know that at some point I need to open this one, because my first entrance into this box must be that way. Similarly, my first entrance into the bottom left box must be at the bottom, so I may as well just go and open that now. And also unblock this cage, because I won't put the map on again right now. But one thing that is clear from looking at the map is that all the cages are against the side walls. They don't block anything. So it's hard to imagine that I could be disadvantaged by a spirit going into a particular cage. Although, I do actually see one way in which I could be. So, if I were to go into the bottom left box and release the yellow spirit, and it were to go into the cage just above, then it wouldn't be available for going into this bottom right corner cage. And maybe I do want to have that open as soon as possible so that I can move rocks alternately left and right from the middle pile. Although it looks very doubtful now that I will want to do that, because it certainly looks like I can do everything that I need to in that box without disturbing those rocks anymore. Some of these boxes, that's not the case. For instance, the top middle one, if I enter that by the bottom entrance, then the rock will fall, blocking that entrance. So, I would like to... Oh, and similarly, the bottom left box, which is actually important, because that means that the exit from the bottom left box is another one that I absolutely must open. So I may as well do that now. Also, checking the time, so 8,000. Sorry if that goes too fast for you to see. So before going into the bottom left box, I need to have this exit open, and I also opened the box above because I can't get into that one at the top. So I could do the bottom left box now. There is a time bomb in there. Ooh, there's also a rock an egg. So we will get to see the monster. More concerning is that I absolutely must be able to break the egg. But I think I can see, so... Oh, and there's a spirit that's going to harass me a bit. Okay. So I definitely can't let a rock land here. But it's okay for a rock to land here, because then I can still move the rocks when I come around to the outside of the box again. Now, but I'm not actually sure how I can get anywhere without one of the rocks falling down to here. Maybe I've already... Well, no, this rock started here, so I had to empty out these tiles. No, I can't have gone wrong yet. But... because if I go up and then go to the side in between either of the rock balloon pairs, because the rock has priority, it will fall down next to the egg. But I can't just go up in the column to the right because of the balloon. Also, I noticed that I've only just started the level and we're 17 minutes in. I think this will be a two-parter, most likely. Okay, so this is a little bit strange. It doesn't happen the way I thought. The rock does go straight down in spite of rock priority. And... okay, I think I know why. So the rock and balloon start moving towards each other, and they kind of meet in between squares, I think. And because the balloon has a space to its side, so balloon would be partly in the tile Repton is now, and it has space to its side, whereas the rock doesn't. So the balloon would roll off first, and the rock goes straight down, and then the balloon rolls back into this column, is, I think, what just happened. But it's hard to be sure. Okay. Now, I see a number of things. Okay. It's going to be a bit tricky with the spirit prowling round, but I think that if I come up like that, the rocks fall there, which is okay. Spirit can come out. This is open, but to get to the other side of the egg, I need to... I see. I was worried for a moment that I would have to push one of the balloons up into the box above, but no, I don't. I can do that just by going around the box now. Like that, then that, and now we can see what this level set's monster looks like. So that's based on the MC Escher reptiles. I think it's a really nice design. And yep, easy to get to the time bomb later when we need to. Maximum scoring this level will be an interesting challenge for certain, with there being so much earth that might be tricky to get without blocking. What's my current absorbency? It's 2, so... Also, there is a time capsule. It's in the top middle box. So I would like to open 2 more doors before taking another pill. And I'd like them to be doors that I know for certain must open. So the bottom door of the top right enclosure. Any others? No, at the moment... Oh, I can't even reach that door without going past a pill. Sorry, the bottom door, I said. It's the top door that's blocked by a pill. Okay. Still, there is some leniency. I have to leave 2 doors when I'm finished, but... Okay, let's go up into this box and try to solve it as much as I can. Spirit can cage if I unblock the other cage on the far right, so let's do that. I'm not really very worried about the time. So, rocks are no problem, they can just roll down. I do have to be careful that that a rock doesn't land next to where the egg is. So what I'd like to do is first let the spirit out, shuffle this to the left. I may be permanently blocking the top exit from this room, and that might be okay. We'll see. So push that one left, and now I can easily get around the egg. So I did that without opening another door. Can try to find out how much of the middle box I can solve without opening a door. So again, I am probably okay. Just to be extra safe, I'll take this earth, but I'm probably okay with a large pile of rocks piling up here. The only thing is, if it gets to this high, I might have difficulty getting around the balloons, because it looks like I want to push this one left, but not yet. Well, that's just made one of the balloons go up by 1 tile, which should be fine, of course. I did mention that the top exit from this... Well, I didn't explicitly say it, but it did occur to me when I was talking about the rock in the top middle box, falling out and blocking that exit, that it would not block the exit if I had opened the top exit from this box, but again, maybe it's okay to let that become trapped and never use it. We'll see. So I'd just like to get to the corner diamond, because that's the easiest one to become trapped. Now I can push that out, get to this. Okay, that has made it impossible to get around that balloon in the room below, but let's see if we might be okay. So I'll let this one out. Let these fall. Yeah, that's actually okay because that balloon can roll off the other one so as not to block the time bomb. And now I won't be getting that Earth, but there's plenty of space there for more rocks to fall. So I think this is another of those levels that's mostly intimidation, becomes easier after you start clearing up part of it. Oh, you can just see part of the crown there. Let's go around and get a proper look. So the crown is based on one of the classic impossible objects called a Penrose triangle, I believe. It's just really impressive that Dave has managed to make something like that. That it really looks. It looks like the kind of graphics you'd get from a. I won't say I won't say more modern because you know I'm still talking about things a lot that are now a long way in the past. But you know it looks more sophisticated than you would expect for BBC micrographics, and it is very impressive that Dave was able to do that on the BBC. So after making a fool of myself with that, I need to get as far to the right as I can, which is a bit tricky, so let's try pushing that one, letting this rock roll, so this rock has space to roll to the left. Well, I can now get the crown, but if I do it this way, if I get this diamond... Ooh, no, actually, that was not the right thing to do at all. It might still be okay if I let this balloon roll off the diamond. Okay. Oh. There we go. Almost messed it up again. So, now that's two boxes that have doors at the top that I can't open. So, I will just make it a guess now that it is okay to open all the others. So open 2, get the next pill. Have to be a little bit careful with spirits in boxes. I don't want to... So, actually it's just that top middle one. Yeah, that's the only one that's still partly in danger of being disconnected from the outside. So to make sure that doesn't happen, I'll open these two doors now and tackle this box next. So, if I enter the box from below, that rock will fall, of course, and the balloon will roll into its place, which will be a bit annoying because that releases the spirit, so I have to make sure that doesn't run into me. But I think what I can do, if I wait for it to bounce off the diamond, yeah, I can get over here, push that, and open the way for the spirit to leave. Okay. I think my absorbency is, yeah, it's 2, so... Also, time running lowish, but I've done most of the box that contains the next time capsule. So I'm getting a bit worried now because the other science spirit is still somewhere. Let's drop a save state at this point. And in fact, it's the kind of level that gets easier once you get into it. So I think having got this far in the first 30 minutes, I can probably assume that it won't take me another half hour to finish, and so I should be okay. I really don't know where that spirit is, and it bothers me because if I take this now and it turns out to be a bad time, well, since I did just save, let's try doing that and see if the spirit will go in. And then let's try doing the right-hand boxes. Oh, there it is. Well, that was a bad time as it happens. Can I do anything about this? Yes, I can. If I take those 2 earth tiles, then wait for the spirit to bounce off this from above. Oh, so it didn't. Oh, I see why. For some reason I'd got it into my head that the top exit was closed. Well, never mind. If I go there right now, I'll get there after it has bounced off the rock from above. And so now it's going around the outside and will eventually go into that cage. Just have to take a little bit of, well, I say take a little bit of care. I'm probably not going to. But it would be nice not to meet it as I try to solve the remaining boxes. Well, if I start this box from the bottom, then the rock will fall behind me. But I don't know yet that I do want to start it from the bottom. Actually, I definitely need to clear the bottom exit because there is another egg here. This looks discouraging. Quite possibly I had to enter it from the top first. We'll see. Can I reach the exit? Looks like it. If this rock falls there, it's out of the way of the spirit. Remember that this one's yellow and it goes round the other way. I was so bad at remembering that before. Now, I wonder, so if I go between this rock and balloon, and they act similar to the ones in the bottom left box, then the rock will go straight down, which is actually okay. I was thinking of doing a Repton shuffle to make it go to the left. Let's see if that works. No. But it's okay, or it was okay. No, it should still be okay. Maybe. So I can push those rocks aside. But I really want to get down. I want to get down to the other side of the egg without blocking it with any of these rocks, and that looks tricky. I do see that I can push this rock onto the earth, which maybe... Well, I can't leave it there because then I can't move any. So I have to... Yeah, I have to allow these two rocks to fall. Which means I have to go around again. And now there's only the one space there. So I might have messed this up. Can't just take the diamond. But if I do that, then there's no way for me to get to the other side of that egg. Okay. Okay, going to have to do a bit off camera to get back here. Okay, I've had some ideas involving entering this box from the top first. Not like that. So, if I can remember my ideas, that would be great. So let's clear some space at the top. And then I can come down on the far left here, and then when I go around I can push a rock left instead of having it join the others falling out of the box. Just checking. Yes. When I went back to redo, I did things in a way that my my absorbency count was okay. Now, I really want to get these rocks out of the way. So, if I do that, it's okay for this balloon to come up. That's probably okay, and I'll be able to, or I should be able to, I'll be able to get that diamond later. Depending on how things go with the upper box. So one thing is, if I only move the rock that far, I can run around and use that rock to kill the monster with. No, I can't. I can't get around in time. It goes up into that box. Where can I kill this monster? This balloon over here looks like the easiest way, maybe. Still a bit ticklish. The science spirit has caged now. There's only 2 spirits left. Now, I do need to be careful. Actually, no, it's okay because... so with the bottom right box, I still have the option of pushing that rock so as to gain access to the box, even if a rock lands here. So I don't mind if that happens. And I need to get around the other side of this rock and egg. So let's see if I can just go up here. So now, bit worried about how many balloons just went up there. But it looks like we're okay. So long as I'm okay with leaving that exit blocked and I don't need it as an escape for things coming down from the top corner box. There's exactly 1 time bomb in each box, I notice now. Okay, well, the spirit can come out now. So, if I enter this box at either side, then I get blocked in temporarily. Again, I need the balloons to rise so I can get around the other side of the egg. I could Repton shuffle the rock that's just above me now. That might... But I think... Okay, I have an idea, which is to go in this way first. Let the spirit move like that. Oh, that balloon's going to go there, which is a problem. Okay. Is it a fatal one? Yes, I think so. Actually, maybe not, because rock priority lets me... Yeah, so that allows the balloon to go to the left, so it won't be in the way for this. So Repton shuffle after all, just not in the place I thought. Now, rock's going to go to the left, balloon will go straight up. And that's okay because I can do the same thing as before, move rocks to the sides. Need to find a good killing spot for this one. Getting harder and harder. Okay, far left box. Or this. Completely unintended, but that was a much better one than the one I was aiming for, which was the rock against the wall in the left middle box. Okay, we're almost done. Just one box left. Does have a spirit in it, but won't be too difficult to release that. Does have an egg. So I'm trying to work this out. I definitely need the balloons to come up. This one actually looks. This looks tough, and it might need me to redo things so that the box below me it has an open passage for rocks to fall all the way through. We'll see. What if... Okay, so for one thing, if I'm going in at the bottom, I need to be able to come out the top, so it would certainly help, I think, if I first do that, so that... But then I can't... So what I'm going to be trying to do... Okay. Now, if I enter this box at the bottom now, then even letting the rocks fall out of the way, I'd be stuck because the balloon would roll off the time bomb to the right of where Repton is now, and I'd be in a position where the balloon that's below and left of Repton I'd have to let that kill me. I'd rather not lose a life, of course. So, is there a way to do this going in at the top first? Well, no, there definitely isn't now, because if I go in at the top, then the rock that's to the right of the top entrance will go straight down. And then I've just got a diagonal chain of objects that I can't move, and this will be blocked. So, not the answer. Okay, no, I mean, I was going to say there may be one last thing to try, but there really isn't, because if I push this rock, I can release the balloon and go round and have access to both sides, and then but the problem is, of course, that now the egg is most definitely stuck, and that the diamond will be trapped. I don't think I can... Oh, okay, so doing a Repton shuffle maneuver there actually saved that diamond, and I could get that and then get the time bomb immediately if this were the last diamond. But again, the problem with doing things that way is the egg. I will just test if Lost Realms lets you get time bombs when you still have monsters remaining. I don't think it will. No. Okay, so I have to redo things so that the so that I can open one more door, namely the top exit one from the box below me. Okay. So, I've done things in a slightly different order. Now that I know exactly which doors I need to open, I felt safe about opening both doors to the two boxes I've cleared, which exactly uses up the 4 absorbency from the first pill, so I can take this second one. And now the puzzle is to clear this box in a way that doesn't block the top exit. So what I did before, because the box... Oh, wait a moment. I do need to be careful of rocks going down because I don't want that time bomb to become trapped. Now, I could just do that to clear a couple of rocks, and then there's more room for rocks to fall. I could also try clearing these rocks and balloons. In fact, that should be perfectly safe. And is a better way for scoring. So now I certainly have room for all the rocks that I want to come down. So, okay, so I definitely want to move this balloon to one side, but then how do I deal with these two balloons here? I may have already gone wrong, which is disconcerting. What if I release this rock and this balloon? Hasn't helped much, except it does clear a space here. Okay, so what I could do now is open both doors, and now I've got a passage for rocks in the top box to fall all the way down to the bottom box, and then I deal with the egg from this box later. Of course, that's a very simple way for this to work. Spirit might be coming back at some point. Other than that, okay, let's do a save state. See what happens. Should have moved down one further. If I had... Yeah, I think... So, I move this balloon. And then the other spirit hits me. What a comedy of errors. Okay. So, as things stand, I need to use up 2 more absorbency before taking another pill. So, I'll do that quickly. Bottom right box seems as good a place as any. There's that spirit. I'll try to keep out of its way while opening up these cages. Ah, I miscounted. I have run out of absorbency now, so I can take this pill. Oh, and I would rather the spirit go into this cage so I could see how I'm doing. That's okay, I can release the spirit that's in the bottom right box. Basically, I want to get to a point where I can say, I know I've solved the rest, I'm not going to actually do it on camera. So that rock can go down, then the egg can go down, and in fact I can just push the egg down, run after it and kill the monster with this rock. Nice. If things work out as before, yes. So now I can just take that diamond anytime, doesn't have to be the last one. And yep, time bomb in the upper box is unblocked. This one's unblocked. Time bomb in this box remains open. So at this point, the rest of the level is solved just as before. And that was a really nice level. Thank you for that one, Dave. So this is definitely one I'm hoping to include in Secret Realms when it comes out. We just have to make sure that we get a good variety of levels so that we can put together a set of 6 of similar difficulty to this one, so that it doesn't feel out of place with others. But I'm sure we can do that. So I will make more videos in this series when I have more levels to show off. I don't promise to show off every single level that we make, but certainly when one comes out that I want to test, then it's a good opportunity and a good way to get that done. So thank you for watching. I don't know when next time will be, but as always, see you next time.